My girlfriend posted on social media, single and ready to mingle. While I was at work, I simply liked the post. Then I packed her things and made her status accurate. Her panicked DMs started flooding in within the hour. I, 38 male, was sitting in a quarterly review meeting when my phone buzzed. My girlfriend Rachel, 35, had just posted on Instagram, single and ready to mingle. New beginnings, free at last, living my best life. We'd been together 3 years, living together for 2. Just last week she was talking about vacation plans for next summer. I excused myself from the meeting, went to the bathroom, and liked her post. Then commented, "Congratulations on your new status." My buddy Derek immediately texted me, "Bro, you seeing this?" Me, "Yup." Handling it. See, Rachel had this thing where she'd threaten being single whenever she wanted attention or wanted me to chase her. Usually after I didn't immediately respond to her texts or didn't notice her new haircut fast enough. But posting it publicly? While I'm at work? That's a new level. I went back to my meeting, turned my phone on silent, had 2 more hours of presentations to sit through. By lunch, her post had 67 likes and tons of comments. Her friends were all, "Yes, queen," and "about time," and "he didn't deserve you anyway." Cool. Message received. I told my boss I had a family emergency. Technically not a lie. I was about to make myself single, and I consider that an emergency worth handling immediately. Drove home. Rachel's car wasn't there. She was at her yoga class. Perfect. I grabbed boxes from the garage and got to work. Carefully packed all her stuff. Her clothes, folded neatly, I'm not an animal. Her skincare collection that took up 80% of our bathroom. Her crafting supplies from the spare room she'd turned into her space. Her collection of succulents she named but never watered. The expensive espresso machine she insisted we needed but never used. Her vision board that ironically had "loyalty" written in glitter. Everything went into boxes, labeled them clearly, even included bubble wrap for the breakable stuff. Then I changed the locks. Cost me $150 for the emergency locksmith, but the guy was cool about it. "Rough day?" he asked. I showed him her post. He gave me a discount. Put all her boxes neatly in the garage. Sent her a text. "Saw your relationship status update? Glad you're embracing your truth. Your belongings are packed and in the garage. Code is 1234. Please collect by end of day. Wish you all the best in your single journey." Then I grabbed a beer and waited. The panicked texts started at 2:13 p.m. "Baby, it was a joke. I was just mad you didn't text me good morning. You know I didn't mean it. This is so typical of you to overreact. Are you serious right now? You can't just kick me out. Where am I supposed to go?" I didn't respond, just screenshotted everything. By 3 p.m., she deleted the post, but I'd already saved screenshots. The internet is forever, Rachel. Update 1. Rachel showed up at 4 p.m. with her mom Janet and her best friend Melissa. Apparently she thought backup would help. Janet immediately started, "This is ridiculous. You're really going to throw away 3 years over a silly post?" "I'm not throwing away anything." Rachel announced she's single. "I'm just helping her commit to her decision." Melissa chimed in, "It was obviously a cry for attention. You should know her by now." "I do know her. That's why her stuff is packed." Rachel was doing the angry cry thing. You know the one, where they're trying to look sad, but they're actually just pissed they got called out. "You liked my post." "You liked it? That's so petty." "I was being supportive of your choice." "It wasn't a choice. It was a manipulation tactic that backfired." Janet gasped like I'd slapped her. "How dare you speak to her that way? The same way she dared to publicly humiliate me while I was at work." Rachel tried a different approach. "Baby, please, I love you. You know I do. I was just frustrated. You've been so distant lately." "Distant? I literally made you breakfast this morning. We watched a movie together last night. What exactly was distant?" "You didn't notice my new nails." I looked at her hands. "They're the same color as last week." "No, last week was ballet slipper. This is bubble bath." Even Melissa looked embarrassed at that one. They loaded up the boxes while Rachel kept trying different tactics. Anger. "You'll regret this." Bargaining. "We can go to couples therapy." Denial. "This isn't really happening." More anger. "You're such a child." Fake acceptance. "Fine, I'll stay with someone who actually appreciates me." That last one was interesting. "Oh, who's that?" She got flustered. "Just people." Friends, you don't know them. Janet jumped in. She can stay with me. And you'll be hearing from a lawyer about illegal eviction. She's not on the lease. She's been a month-to-month guest. I gave her more notice than required. But sure, call a lawyer. I have screenshots of her declaring herself single. Pretty sure that ends any domestic partnership claims. They left, but not before Rachel sent one final zinger. Kevin from my CrossFit would never treat me like this. Ah, Kevin from CrossFit. Suddenly things made more sense. Update 2. Woke up to 62 missed calls. Rachel, Janet, Melissa, and some number I didn't recognize. The unknown number left a voicemail. Hey man, this is Kevin. From CrossFit? Rachel's at my place, and she's pretty upset. Could you maybe take her back? She showed up with like all her stuff. I thought we were just flirting, bro. I didn't sign up for this. Amau. Then Rachel's text started. Kevin's place smells weird. He has a roommate, a female roommate. Who's his girlfriend? Please can we talk? I made a mistake. I love you. I responded once. Thought you were single and ready to mingle? She called immediately. I let it go to voicemail. Meanwhile, her social media was popping off. She'd posted a new update. When you realize what you had too late. Heartbroken, true love, please forgive me. The comments were hilarious. Half her friends were confused. Wait, I thought you were leaving him? Didn't you just say you were single? Girl, what is happening? Derek sent me screenshots from Rachel's friend Brittany's Instagram story. Rachel crying on someone's couch with the caption, "Men are trash. Be there soon, babe." But here's where it gets really good. Got a call from our property manager, Tom. Rachel had gone to the leasing office claiming I illegally locked her out and demanding a key. She's not on the lease, right? Me, correct. And she's been living there how long? About 2 years, but as my girlfriend, she publicly announced we're not together anymore. Yeah, she showed me the single post thinking it would help her case. It did not. Apparently she went full Karen on poor Tom, demanded to speak to his manager, threatened to leave bad reviews, even tried to cry her way into a key. Tom's manager, Patricia, had to come down and escort her out when she wouldn't leave. Then Janet called from a number I hadn't blocked yet. You've ruined her life. She's traumatized. She announced she was single. I agreed with her. It was a test. All men know that when a woman says she's single, she wants you to fight for her. Janet, I'm 38. I'm too old for tests, also too old to fight for someone who publicly humiliates me. She was at Kevin's, and how'd that work out? His girlfriend kicked her out. Shocking. This is all your fault, if you just paid more attention to her. Janet, she complained, I didn't notice the difference between ballet slipper and bubble bath nail polish. I'm not a nail tech. A real man would learn. A real woman wouldn't announce she's single on social media. She hung up on me. Update 3. Things escalated in the most ridiculous way possible. Rachel organized what I can only describe as a win him back intervention. At 7 a.m. on a Saturday, I woke up to pounding on my door. Opened it to find Rachel, Janet, Melissa, Brittany, Rachel's sister Emma, and some woman I'd never met who turned out to be a relationship coach named Destiny. Destiny started immediately. We're here to help you process your toxic masculinity and abandonment issues. Me, I need coffee for this. They pushed their way in. Rachel had clearly coached them because they all started at once. Emma, Rachel's been crying for 3 days. She made one mistake. Melissa, you're throwing away something beautiful. A real man would forgive her. Destiny, your aura is very dark right now. I held up my hand. Stop. Rachel, why are you here? To fight for us? There is no us. You said you were single. It was a joke. Explain the joke to me. What's funny about publicly humiliating your partner? Destiny jumped in. She was expressing her need for attention in the only way she knew how. She could have, I don't know, talked to me. Men don't listen. Janet screeched. I'm listening now. Rachel, what did you want? Rachel got quiet. Then, I wanted you to comment on my posts more, like Kevin does. Kevin, who has a girlfriend, who you didn't know about. That's not the point. What is the point? She started ugly crying. The point is, you should have known I didn't mean it. Emma stepped forward. You've been together 3 years. You should know her by now. I do know her. I know she threatens to leave whenever she doesn't get her way. I know she plays games instead of communicating. I know she went running to Kevin the second I called her bluff. Rachel screamed, I didn't sleep with him. Congratulations? You want a cookie for not cheating? Destiny tried again. Your energy is blocking reconciliation. I sense past trauma. The only trauma I have is from this conversation. That's when Rachel pulled out her phone. Fine. If you won't take me back, I'll just post about what kind of person you really are. She started typing dramatically. My ex kicked me out with nowhere to go, just because of a silly joke. Shows his true colors, abusive behavior, narcissist, red flags everywhere. I pulled out my phone too. Cool. Should I post the screenshots of you calling Kevin from CrossFit Daddy in the comments of his workout videos? Or the ones where you told Brittany I was, quote, boring but stable and you were keeping your options open? Everyone went silent. Rachel went pale. You went through my phone? No. Kevin's girlfriend sent them to me. Apparently you're not subtle. She's been watching you throw yourself at her boyfriend for months. Melissa whispered. Rachel, you said he was just a friend. Rachel deleted whatever she was typing. Janet tried one more time. Everyone makes mistakes, and everyone faces consequences. Now please leave, all of you. Destiny stood up dramatically. This man's chakras are completely blocked. Rachel, you're better off without him. Great, then we're all in agreement. They filed out, but Rachel turned at the door. You'll regret this. You'll be alone forever. No one will ever love you like I did. God, I hope not. Final update. So the aftermath has been enlightening. First, Kevin's girlfriend, Andrea, reached out. She wanted to thank me for taking out the trash, as she put it. Apparently, Rachel had been aggressively pursuing Kevin for months, commenting on all his posts, showing up to every class he taught, accidentally running into him at the smoothie place next door. Andrea sent me a greatest hits compilation. Rachel asking Kevin to check her form on exercises she'd been doing for years. Rachel claiming she needed a ride home because her car broke down. It didn't. Rachel trying to organize a CrossFit social event at her place when I was supposedly out of town. The kicker? Kevin's been with Andrea for 5 years. Rachel knew this. She attended their engagement party 6 months ago, with me. But here's where it gets truly insane. Rachel started dating someone new. 4 days after our breakup. 4 days. This man, Theodore, who goes by Teddy, is 52, divorced, and owns a chain of mattress stores. Rachel met him on a dating app that she'd apparently had for months. Just to make friends, she'd told Melissa, who immediately spilled this tea to everyone. Teddy posted a picture of them on his Facebook with the caption, "Found my queen." Derek sent it to me with, "Bro." But wait, there's more. Janet called me from Teddy's phone because I'd blocked all their numbers. You need to tell Teddy that Rachel's a good girl. Why would I do that? He's asking questions about why she's suddenly single. Maybe she should try honesty. He might not understand. Not my problem. You owe her that much. I owe her exactly nothing. She's going to lose him. And Teddy lasted exactly 11 days. Dumped her via text. She posted the screenshot on Instagram before deleting it, saying, "You're not ready for a relationship. Also, you keep calling me by your ex's name. Also, my daughter found your single and ready to mingle post. She's concerned." Rachel's response? She showed up at my apartment at 11 p.m. drunk with a boombox. In 2024. She played our song. It wasn't even our song, it was some Taylor Swift breakup anthem while scream singing in the parking lot. My neighbor, Mrs. Rodriguez, called the cops. Rachel tried to explain she was doing a grand romantic gesture. The cop, who looked about 22 and deeply tired, said, "Ma'am, this is harassment." Rachel, "It's not harassment. It's love. He asked you to leave him alone?" "Yes, but then it's harassment." They gave her a warning and made her leave. Mrs. Rodriguez brought me cookies the next day and said, "That girl was crazy, Mijo. You dodged a bullet." The last I heard from the Gossip Network, Rachel's living with Janet. She's banned from the CrossFit gym. Andrea's friends with the owner. She started a podcast about surviving narcissistic abuse that has 3 episodes and 7 downloads, all from her family. Melissa and Brittany have slowly stopped hanging out with her. She's already on dating app number 3 with the bio, looking for a real man who can handle a strong woman. Emma reached out to apologize. "I didn't know about Kevin or the dating apps or any of it. I'm sorry," She's my sister, but you deserved better. As for me, I'm doing great. Started playing guitar again. Rachel hated the noise. Joined a hiking group. She thought nature was too buggy. Got promoted at work. Turns out not having daily drama really improves your focus. My apartment is peaceful. My succulents are somehow thriving without their names. I can watch whatever I want without someone telling me it's too boring while they scroll through Instagram. Derek set me up with his cousin Laura. She's an engineer, laughs at my dad jokes, and when I didn't notice her new haircut, she said, "Good, it was expensive and I hate it." We're taking things slow, but she's never once threatened to be single on social media. The bar is literally on the floor, and she pole vaults over it. Oh, and Rachel tried one final move. She sent a letter, an actual physical letter. It was 6 pages of her explaining how I misunderstood everything and how we were meant to be and how she's grown so much in the past month. I used it to level my coffee table. Works perfectly. To anyone dealing with someone who plays these games, you deserve better. Someone who wants to be with you doesn't announce they're single to the world. They don't have backup options at CrossFit. They don't test your love with public humiliation. And to Rachel, who I know is reading this because Emma told me you've been stalking my Reddit, yes, I'm happier without you. No, I don't miss you. And ballet slipper and bubble bath are the same damn color. Peace out. Edit. Stop asking for the podcast name. Don't give her the downloads. Also, Kevin and Andrea are doing great. They moved to get away from the drama. Good for them. Edit 2. No, I won't share the screenshots. I'm keeping them in case she escalates. But I'm not trying to destroy her life. I just wanted my peace back.